Hello, boys and girls. This is Sunday school and Miss Roz, and you can see that I'm still here at my home, and I'm glad that we are joining you at your home. Here's our song, and it is, I'm so glad you're here today, here today, here today. I'm so glad you're here today, you're my friends. Children, our story today comes from the Bible, and it's a story about two brave women who took care of someone who was small and weaker. Did you know that Jesus tells us in the Bible that he wants us to watch for people, to take care of people who are small and weak? And when we do that, it's like we're taking care of Jesus. Look at this verse with me. This verse is found in the Bible in Mark. And it is, whoever welcomes one such child in my name welcomes me. Mark 9:37. Now, we might change welcomes to helps. And then it would be like this. Whoever helps one such child in my name welcomes me. Now, I told you that the Bible story today is going to be about two brave women who helped a small child. And you're going to help me to tell the story. So in just a minute, we're going to pause the videoing so that you can get the things you need. So here are the things that we need to have to tell our story. The first thing you want to get is a baby doll. It doesn't have to be this big. You can just pick a baby doll that you choose. The next, we need a blanket for the baby doll. We need a scarf or a small towel that you can use like a scarf. And if you've got something that is blue at home, this is a blue towel. You could also get a blue piece of fabric or maybe a blue jacket. It's supposed to look like water. And the last thing we need is a basket that is big enough for the baby. Now, if you have a small baby doll, you could get a small basket. I have a bigger baby doll, so I needed a bigger basket. So we're going to stop the videotaping and let you go get those things. You notice that I'm dressed up like Miriam from the Bible. That is her name. And I'm going to tell you about this story by acting it out. Hello, my name is Miriam, and this is my baby brother. He was born 3 months ago. We have tried to hide him to keep him safe because the king wants to hurt babies. But he was getting too big and crying too loud. So my mother made this basket and made it so it's waterproof, and we're going to put my baby brother in the basket, cover him up. Then my mother and I took the basket down to the river and put it in the river. My mother told me to stay by the basket and watch and see what happened. It wasn't long before some women came down to the river. I saw that one of them was the king's daughters, and she heard my baby brother crying, and she went over and looked in the basket and saw the baby. She said, "This must be one of the Hebrew babies. I'm going to save him." That's when I stood up and said, "I know somebody who can take care of the baby for you for a while. Would you like for me to do that?" And she said to me, "Yes, I would like some help with this baby." So I went home and got my mother, brought my mother back to the king's daughter, and the king's daughter said, "Would you take this baby and bring him back to me when he's older?" And that's what we did. So we took him out of the water, and my mother took him, and we kept him safe And then when he got older, we took him back to the king's daughter. Can you imagine what it must be like to have to hide your brother and sister? That would be scary. These two women were very brave. I have a picture here of what it must be like, what it might look like. I wonder how Miriam felt when the king's daughter found her baby brother. I wonder if she was scared when she stood up and went to talk to the king's daughter. What part of the story do you like best? Can you think of some ways that we can care for those who are smaller and weaker? Now it's your turn. If you will get a baby doll and a scarf so that you can look like Miriam and maybe a basket, I'd like for you to act out the story. You could get someone in your family to tell the story out loud for you, and you can act it out. If you will videotape that and send it to Miss Elizabeth, she would like to see how you act out the story from the Bible. Well, that's the end of our Bible lesson for today. There's going to be some music and a cartoon about this same story from the Bible. I hope you enjoy it, and also an art craft. I forgot about that. So until next time, bye.